What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Terrell here. Welcome back to another video. Today's video, I had a lot of you guys asking me how do I do the Hellcat logo and stuff like that. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys that. This also is going to relate to how I even installed these paddles. I'm not going to show you how I necessarily installed them, but why I'm able to use them. Because keep in mind, this is an XXT Challenger. It didn't come with the paddle shifters. It couldn't do all the different, I can't do this with one hand, but basically you can see how it's showing right now that I'm in auto right now, but I can change my engine to sport mode, eco mode, track mode. I can change my transmission and all that type of stuff. So make sure you guys leave a like. First of all, ignore how my hair is up right now. I kind of had it up from what I was doing earlier, but as you can see though, I do got a chop though, you know what I'm saying? I do got a chop. But let's get straight to it. Yeah, so y'all were wondering, how do I have all the different features that I have? Move this out the way. Guess I should have put it on that side, but look, I got a whole nother selfie stick. But right here, what you see right here, I have the Z Automotive Taser. So, what does it do? Well, let me hop back in my car for you guys. Alright, so I had somebody asking me how I was able to get the Hellcat logo, the red eye logo on my XXT. And like I said, you have to first get that Z Automotive Taser. Once you get that, let's start over. So if you want to do the features and stuff like that, get the paddle shifters and stuff like that, first things first, you got to get the Z Automotive Taser. Okay, once you get the Z Automotive Taser, you've got it installed, stuff like that. I'm gonna have to put this down and kind of go back and forth. But you'll go all the way down to page 6. And how I go through the pages on page 6 is that you'll hold the cancel button and hold the cancel button and hold the back arrow at the same time. So what you'll do is you'll hold the back arrow and then push this button to go through the pages on page 6. So as you can see, it says read DTC. It also says I can scroll all the way to page 6, and once you get to page 6, you'll hit this back arrow right here. You'll actually hold it, and while you're holding it, you'll keep pressing this. Keep pressing the cancel button for your cruise control. And once you're flipping through the pages, it'll go all the way to comfort. You'll hold this button, hit the cruise control button, and then it'll go through that page. And this is where it'll show what you can set your splash to. Alright, so I got y'all chilling on my steering wheel, and I also had to cut my car on because I tried to record this earlier and it was just too hot and my phone just started overheating, so just bear with me. If the phone is also a little crooked, it's sitting on the steering wheel, as y'all can probably tell. But let's get into this video. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna scroll all the way down to page 6. See, look, as soon as I touched it. Let me try to adjust it one more time. All right. And the car's on, so it's shaking, it's doing all the extra. But so what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to page 6 and hold the left arrow button and hit cancel, and just keep tapping it. We're gonna go over all these pages, but I'm gonna just show y'all real quick how to change. Oh, okay, well, first of all, we're gonna have to do it with the car off. So if you do have your car on, make sure it's off. Roll the windows down real quick, try not to get too hot in here. As you can see what it just showed, I have it on the 1320, the drag version of the Scat. But you're gonna set it to run. You should be on that page 6 still. Now when you scroll, go all the way to comfort. Once you hit comfort, you're gonna hold that same arrow button and hit the cruise control button, like the center button. And now as you can see, we're on splash. This is also what your background is called. So as you see, like mine is already on 1320. I can switch it from that to red eye. That's the highest it'll go. So from starting from the bottom, you got Hellcat, Shaker, Scat Pack, Demon, 1320, and a red eye. Now that I showed you guys how to do all the splashes, let's go over all the features you can actually do. So whenever you're seeing the version, it will show that you're at the front of the pages. So you just keep tapping it. Keep tapping cancel, by the way. Now it has light show. I suggest you try these at nighttime, but what it does is if you go outside and look at the front of your car, it'll actually do a little light show where all the lights flicker a certain type of way, and each different level you're pressing does a different pattern, so you can mess with that. Unmarried, what unmarried does is it basically disconnects your taser. So whenever you want to reset it or anything like that, or just take it off in general, you can do it like that. Now here's where all the things matter, the performance pages. Now since I don't have a bigger screen, like I have the small screen that V6s have, once I get the bigger one, all the SRT pages that are on here will be on here. But when I do have my phone up and have CarPlay connected, I can't do any of the car features like that. So that's the only thing that sucks. But once you get the screen, it's only about like $200. So I was planning on looking into that or looking into other modifications I want to do to my car. Like I said, once you get the bigger screen, you'll have all these SRT pages that I'm about to show you on here on your screen. So that'll be cool. I can't necessarily say what these are. It says Sport 5. When I read that, I think it says 5-speed, but I don't know what that stuff is, so I don't mess with it. Moving on, it says Sport 8-speed. I have that one on. Like I said, I don't really know what it's doing, but I do have it on. SRT settings, this is what you want to have on to be able to do all the performance settings that we're about to go to next. So hit yes. That's a fail. That's the first fall. That's fall number 1. In case we if I start to have this jump fall more than once, we're gonna do a fall counter. So that's 1. It's gonna be a little crooked, so bear with me. Keep on going. You want the performance settings on, hit yes. Can't remember what this is, but I have it on yes as well. Paddles, this is what you want to have set to yes if you want to have paddle shifters. Like I said, if you want paddle shifters, you have to get the taser. If you have a V6 and you want to get paddle shifters, you have to get the taser. Steering wheel, I don't really know what this is. I think if you were to have customized steering wheels, you can like change the setting of it. But when I do try to press it, it doesn't do anything. So drive mode, you can, This I feel like doesn't really affect your car unless you have like a Scat Pack or a RT or anything like that, because I don't really know what this actually does. I don't really notice anything about it. There's no difference in the power or anything like that. And to my knowledge and to what I feel from driving the car, because I've changed it from Scat, like you can see right here. You can switch it from Scat or SRT. I have mine on SRT for right now. I did have it on Scat for a little bit, just because, why not? Moving on. Eco mode. So right now I have it set to no. I don't, again, if you have a V6, I don't know if you have that set to yes, if it works. Now don't get me wrong, eco mode does work and I will show you how to do that. But if you set it right here to eco mode, I cannot say whether or not it's actually doing what it's supposed to be doing. Basically when you set yes to this, it's basically like an automatic eco mode. And I don't know if that works. Just like there's another page or another feature that you can do that it says automatic start or automatic sport mode, so that it'll turn on sport mode when you start the car. I've had that work a few times, sometimes it doesn't. And I'll explain once I go over to those other pages why I feel like it does and why I feel like it doesn't. Now we also have tire settings. Tire settings I don't really mess with too much, but let's look into those. So you can change the, I'm not gonna actually say you can change the PSI. Like I said, I haven't touched this. I don't know what you can actually do. Like I don't even want to hit yes right now just to not even mess with it. But you can look at all your front and rear. You can't look at each tire, but you can look front and rear what your PSI is. Go to radio. This is whether or not you want the reverse camera enabled. If you're carrying any cargo, like the last person that had this car, you see that tow hitch that I had? If they had any type of cargo with a camera on it and connected it, it would work. Cam grid is when you're reversing and you have those lines when you're turning. We don't have a DVD or CD, so we can't use that feature. Or CD like player or anything like that, so we can't use that feature to play music. Travel link, I actually have never tried this. I don't know what it does. This is actually my first time seeing this, so if you know what travel link does, let me know. Is that kind of something similar to bikes? If you get what I'm saying, like where they have the headset and stuff like that and they're linked up, let me know. Again, I don't know what that does. All right, now we're on comfort. Comfort again is where you can do your splash. I have mine set to red eye. By the way, if you do the Scat Pack one, and I guess the 1321 as well, those two have animations. At least the Scat Pack one does for sure. That one will show a bumblebee when it starts up. So guys, that right there had to bust some air on. So guys, that right there is how you get all the features on your XXT like a RT or a Scat Pack. So if you're one of the people who wants to try to make your XXT or V6 into any type of RT, like I said, first thing first to do is get the Z Automotive Taser and get the paddle shifters. Next, work on getting the bigger screen. That's something I'm working on. So it should be as big as what this outline is right here. That should be as big as the screen, so that'll be pretty dope. You'll have all the SRT pages that I showed you on performance pages. You'll have all that right here. That'll actually be a real good benefit for you. Like, I'm seeing all the reasons why I should get it. But for right now, guys, you don't need to get this screen, get the bigger screen, just because I showed you all of that is right here on page 6, and you can go through everything that you want to do to switch up your car. I was finna say something about the line lock. Okay, so I don't think we can do line lock, but what you can do, guys, is you can turn your traction control completely off. I mean completely off. So I'm just gonna go just so y'all can see on a better page. So let's say I'm sitting right here. I don't know if it'll do it in park, but we're about to find out. Everything else should be in auto. So before I get started, you have to have your transmission in auto if you want to use your sport mode for your tires. So if you already have your transmission set to sport, your tires will basically already be set to sport. If you set it to track, same thing. You won't be able to change any type of modes on here. So let's see if it'll do it real quick. Okay, so as you can see, I hit the hit the traction control, and as you can see, it turned to sport mode. Hit it again, you also have track mode for your tires. If you hold it for like 5 or 6 seconds. Yes, okay, it does work while you're parked. You can turn it completely off. Like I said, ever since I've gotten the Taser and I've added these paddle shifters, it has made me love my car 10 times better. So I highly recommend, I wish this video was sponsored, but it isn't. I highly recommend you guys get the Taser. It is gonna open up your car for real, for real. When I say open up your car, just all the different features you can do to it. It's not gonna add any horsepower or anything like that, but you're gonna be able to do a lot more things with your car when it comes to driving and stuff like that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys leave a like. Also, thank you guys for hitting 200 subscribers on my channel. I know I didn't say anything in my last video, but y'all don't even know how crazy that shit is to me. I'm literally getting chills from just saying it. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
I'm getting better.